Good morning to you. Welcome back. Will be sort of accurate for those of you who joined us earlier today. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Mayegun Live. This is going to be an interesting night. Please read beyond the caption of this broadcast. Read the description of the broadcast as well. Because right there is the detail of what we will be talking about this evening. It is not just going to be about Briberisky and the VDM and the National Assembly and all the drama that happened today. There are so many more important stuff to actually talk about, but we are starting with the dramas. Tell everybody that needs to know. It was a drama galore. Initially, you'll be wondering, what will be the business of the National Assembly, the House of Representatives in this online squabble? We are talking about Nigeria. Yeah, if they explain to you, right, and about Nigeria, somehow you understand it without getting mad. You explain that well. All the dramas that happens in Nigeria every day, most of them, they don't have any direct benefit on the majority. It's just that on Mayegun's Diary Political, we look beyond the drama, we look in the detail. Now today I know say social media suspension day, proper suspension day. A few days ago we were celebrating, we were not celebrating, pretty much like we were wondering that the Minister of Interior, who suspended the supposed handlers of the Nigerian prison service online, actually suspended them until today. We can't realize in a social media suspension, it is not real. Can you imagine? You see this scandal of Briberisky and the others. It is also helping us to see more about the uselessness of the institutions in Nigeria. Share this. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Mayegun Live. This morning, we woke up to the what later came out to be the drama to kickstart the whole day. And it is between, it is for those invited by the National Assembly guys, House of Representatives, who decided to probe into the bribery allegation against the two institutions of the federal government of Nigeria, the Nigerian Prison Service called the Correctional Service, the Nigeria EFCC Anti-Graft Agency, because a young man named Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, in a video, in an audio recording, so in a phone call that has now become audio recording evidence, where he alleged that he paid the EFCC in Nigeria to get his name, scratched off the what is that called again? Money laundering probe. So they were probing. They said he was accused of money laundering for some people, and he was to be tried for that. Also, he was arrested as well for defacing the naira. Now, EFCC in Nigeria is considered as the attack dog of the whoever is in government. So in this instance, before then, EFCC is very much famous for raiding people's homes, cutting deal with some other criminals, financial criminals, or financial crime perpetrators and all that. The internet fraudsters, and then once in a while, the politicians. So they are very famous for breaking into people's homes, arresting and parading them, and sometimes displaying the conviction of people who have committed financial crimes in Nigeria with the pride that, yes, we are stopping the advancement of financial crimes in Nigeria. Until one Idris Okuneye, that is a bribe. I don't know why I kept calling him a Briberisky. I think we're going to have to stick to that now, not Bobrisky, right? Latu Aruno, you put that in my mouth. Briberisky, who happened to be one convicted member of the public, convicted for defacing Nigerian naira, a crime that is not really of a custodian punishment. But surprisingly, a judge in Nigeria sent him to prison. Okay, and that was supposed to be the end of it until an audio came out from somebody. He was owing 4 million naira, where he not only tried to blackmail the person, he also went on to say things that actually indicted the EFCC to say, well, I was sent to jail for defacing naira when I was supposed to actually get community service punishment. But there is more to that. Let me tell you. That's how he spoke there. He said, let me tell you that the EFCC was actually investigating me for money laundering. And my godfather said that, we could get rid of that. And what did I do? I paid EFCC 15 million naira to scrunch my name from that investigation. Also, I didn't go to any prison. So just so you know, oh, okay, EFCC one, then prison officials too. How did you not go to prison? What happened? Usually there is VIP session or VIP segment in Nigeria prison, okay, where if you pay well, you won't go into the main population of the prison. You go to the VIP where you can have access to your phone, you have access to your own meals, you can have visitors like as you want. It's not going to be prison per se. It's just going to be like an holiday home, right? But the guy was like, no, not VIP session. Forget about that. I was actually given an apartment outside the prison. That's new. So these two statements, right, prompted, in fact, triggered reactions online. And the man at the center of it, VDM, VeryDarkMan, was like, me, I have been sent to prison before. Nobody offered me an apartment outside the prison. How could you, Bobrisky, have such privilege? Who is your godfather? Man, EFCC, we need to answer this. Nigeria Prison Service, you need to answer this. That was the beginning. That was what brought about all the drama you have been witnessing all this while. Okay? Normal, it wouldn't be an issue. But which level? Waiting happened. So EFCC responded by saying, oh, we are launching a probe. Oh, this is serious now. The Nigerian Prison Service responded by saying, no, that's not true. In fact, we are launching a probe into it. You see, now that it became the government institutions showing interest to want to clear their names, right? That was how the whole hula baloo, Igiaga, started. In case if you are wondering, say, this one a Nigeria problem. This what let's talk about that things that is more important. This is important. It simply shows, which to some of this Gen Z today, it shows that if you have money, okay, you can actually get away with any crime. No matter how much they try to make you or preach to you to stay away from crime, no, don't stay away. If you have the money, you can escape any judgment or punishment.
Is it not? Have you heard about this Bobrisky scandal? The allegations of the
Is it allegation?
Allegations that some officers
is this in the Ministry of Internal?
Interior. Yes,
Interior.
it's under the House of Reps is probing it. It's under the Ministry of Interior, the National Correctional Service.
Do you know that they can sentence you and don't go to prison in Nigeria?
Oh my God!
Do you know that you can pay money to be pardoned?
It happens really. So you can bribe your way.
Asking me.
So you know a lot. I'm just a young person. So you've seen a lot and you've heard a lot. And you're a very powerful man in this country.
This is very contemporary.
Yes, and so I don't know everything. So I'm learning that in a Nigeria.
Do you get that? This became a thing. It's not about Bobrisky per se. It is with a brazen, nonchalant attitude. He was talking about it in that audio, right? There have got so many people like, some said, you see this kind of thing in Nigeria. Now, one kind of secret, we see people they take to their grave. Okay? FBI, CIA, DSS, NIA, PPM, MTN, nobody will beat them out of you. If you ever use this, if you ever use such privilege, you know they tell anybody, who the hell is this guy? Why would you do that? Then the very dark man in the middle of it, right? He has a very big platform. Okay? The guy has a combined followers on all platforms that is like, over 3 million followers on all platforms. So it was easier to say, what? No, yeah, no, yes, no. And to clear their names, sometimes you see stuff like this. EFCC no go see anything. Prison correctional service, they won't see anything. But because this guy has a very big platform, a platform that somehow people will keep spreading it, they will keep analyzing it, they will keep asking questions. So they were dragged into it to respond. Now them responding is what has now escalated it. We've had a section of the country who have been condemning the guy, VeryDarkMan, not what he actually exposed. We've had a section of the country trying to intimidate him, gaslight him, blackmail him, and all that. Then we have a section of the country as well that is more interested in what really happened. Tell us. To the point that the Minister of Interior in Nigeria announced the suspension of some officials of the Nigerian Prison Service. Today we can't say now ordinary social media suspension is not real. I didn't know that. In the last 72 hours, I was still talking about them like the action of suspension. I shouldn't have fake. We'll get to that part. The National Assembly, I think in their effort that they want to clear or they want to probe it and find out what really happened, they extended an invitation to Briberisky, VDM, EFCC chairman, and then prison officials to come and answer some questions. You, Mr. VDM, could you please bring all the evidence you said you have? It all started from, remember, Bobrisky was owing somebody 4 million naira and he won't pay. And he dared the person to do his worst. And on that same call was where he made all of that, revelation. Now, when he heard that VeryDarkMan is on the matter, that same day, he paid the money, 4 million naira to the person he owed. And he expected the whole issue to die down. But VeryDarkMan was like, no. Forget about the money you owed. Did you say you paid EFCC 15 million to stop money laundering probe or investigation about you? Really? Did you actually say that you paid people in the prison service that you did not go to any prison at all? I know we are more interested now. Before, now pigeon they put mouth. Now, chicken don't put mouth. Before, little bento, they say, at the yeti dust. And say when chicken begin to scratch the heart for something, you go see the impact. But if now pigeon, that one go just fly away, leave out. So the Nigeria National Assembly, House of Representatives, now invited all these guys. Bobrisky no show, but he sent his lawyer. EFCC chairman no show. He no send anybody. But there were others who showed up. The supposedly suspended prison officials, including Assistant Controller General, Deputy Controller General of Prison. High-ranking officials were in that National Assembly today. So we will start tonight from that drama. Hopefully we can wrap it up in another half an hour. Then we're going to go to a more serious thing. I don't know how to explain this to you than to show you Nigeria, even though some says that Nigeria is actually in recession. Your economy is tanked. But I think there's a difference between recession and bankruptcy. Bankruptcy by you. But we'll get to that part too. This morning, VeryDarkMan, his own lawyer, as well as his own hype man, all of them showed up from the start. Let's go to the National Assembly.
That new building, you might have 3 issues or something.
So I don't say anything while I'm here, and Bobrisky will not be here. Now, my lawyer will be the one to talk, and I will not say a word, because I don't want to walk out on the people that are holding on to my father. So I won't say anything until Bobrisky is here and the EFCC chairman is here. Thank you very much.
Number 2, I'm just echoing what we are discussing. Number two, he's saying that he has not said he's not going to speak. At least we came prepared, we came with almost everything that is needed by this committee here. We have even come with additional evidence that is not even available online. We have come with everything. So he's not saying, I don't want to assist the committee, I don't want to talk. He's saying because that person who should be here, who is not here, who has sent a lawyer to represent he or she, that him is not going to talk directly, that he's going to talk to his counsel. That's just all he's saying, and nothing more.
In addition, I would like to say, the man from my state, he said if I don't speak, they will move emission to the decay. I will not mind being I will not mind, but let me tell story, please. And also, in the voice notes, Bobrisky said something about the Godfather. So it's obvious that there's a Godfather somewhere that might maybe told him not to come, and nothing will happen, because he has disrespected everybody here by not coming, and you are trying to force me to talk, and you are already throwing the little threats that you detain me. I will stay in the cell, and this is not my first time, it's not my second time. So I'll go and stay there until he's ready. But for now, I will not say anything. If I say anything, let me die.
We are taking note of the fact that
so I'll just go on to now. In the video I posted online, I explained everything. For the people that saw the video, it was well detailed and well explained. How I got hold of that recording is as a result of Bobrisky blackmailing somebody he owes money. So according to the story and according to the evidence, that's a proof of chat that was sent to me. The person borrowed Bobrisky 4 million naira when Bobrisky was in the EFCC detention, or rather, in the private apartment lodge. The person gave him the money on the 19/6/2024. The person gave him the money, 4 million naira. It was transferred to this account number 0496411279. Abiola Okuneye, and as you know, Bobrisky's name is Okuneye, so apparently Kudaba. So apparently it's his brother's account. So when it was time to get the money back, according to the story the guy told me and the evidence I saw, he told Bobrisky he wanted that money to complete his building in Lagos. So that was why I borrowed him the money. It was now time to pay. From the receipt I have here, he sent him a message. Bobrisky refused to respond. Sent him another one after like a few days. Bobrisky also refused to respond. When Bobrisky eventually responded, Bobrisky said, I'm going to give you the money in, I think, September. So September 1st, the guy reached out to Bobrisky again. Bobrisky refused. And the next thing that followed it was blackmail. He said, I will tell them that you are smooshing me and you are kissing me. So the guy felt very, very somehow because he felt like he was not going to get his money. God so kind, there's VeryDarkMan that has the platform to call out the people that owes money and they will pay. So a friend of mine who is very popular contacted me and he said, VDA, see what's going on. And I said, okay, no problem. If you have received, send it. Then when he
So initially he said he won't say anything since Briberisky wasn't going to show up, rather sent a lawyer. Then later he agreed to testify and give them the evidence and give them the backstory or the background of the whole thing. So he presented his evidence, text messages, audio, the threats, the receipt of the payment of the debt, and on. That's the second part. Let's see it.
Then when he sent it, now I'll say something here. When he sent it, immediately I made a video, I first video, and I said, Bobrisky, I'm giving you 4 hours to pay back. Then he started begging the guy. Now what I'm going to say now, my lawyer doesn't even know. Now he started begging the guy. Then he paid. Immediately, he paid. But when I listened to the audio, I said, nah, even though you pay, this has to go there out there, man. Because EFCC cannot go around harassing some boys, young boys, and somebody with a godfather will be pulling stunts. I was detained in the prison. My very good friend, Sean Kuti, was detained as well. A lot of boys are inside the prison. Bobrisky is not any way better than them. So I didn't see any reason why I should keep the audio. I kept the receipt of his payment, which he paid that day. He paid that day. So immediately I got it, which was on Tuesday, September 24th, on Tuesday, just 6 days ago, I think. Then the chat acknowledging when he was disturbing the guy that he wants to refund immediately after I saw my video. And then, yes, the chats. And the chats where he blackmailed the guy. There's a particular place where he blackmailed the guy. The chat also asking for the money. As a reminder, we would like to read one part for September 4th. He said, Dear Bobrisky, this is a reminder for the return of the loan amount of 4 million naira as agreed. The due date for the return is September 1st. Mind you, this September 1st, it was Bobrisky that gave him the dates. Then he said, kindly use the attachment account details to send the refund. Then he sent his account number. So because he didn't get it, he came to me. So I'll read the part of the blackmail that made him, because, yes, I would like to clarify that the guy said he's not gay. I don't know, I don't live with him, but he has kids, so he said he's not gay. Okay, so this part, after requesting, sorry. So this part, the guy went on saying things like, I helped you when you needed help. When it's time to pay me back, I'm stressing me, this is not fair.